While many veterans return from service and lead honorable lives, there have been a few whose experiences in the military took a dark turn. Today we'll be exploring 3 more military veterans who tragically became serial killers. Israel Keyes. Israel Keyes enlisted in the US Army in '98. He befriended several soldiers, informing one of them that he would like to kill him. When asked if his murder started after his discharge, Israel cryptically replied, "Yeah." He went on to commit dozens of felonies, including bank robberies, and murdered at least 11 victims. Charles N.G. Charles N.G. enlisted in the Marines to avoid prosecution from a hit and run. After less than a year of service, he was arrested by military police for stealing automatic weapons. Facing court-martial, N.G. escaped custody in 1980 and made his way back to Northern California, where he met Leonard Lake. Leonard also enlisted in the Marines. He served 2 tours in Vietnam and was medically discharged after a delusional breakdown. Leonard had already murdered his brother and friend before meeting Charles. The two are believed to have raped, tortured, and murdered between 11 and 25 victims. While many veterans return from service and lead honorable lives, there have been a few whose experiences in the military took a dark turn. Today we'll be exploring 3 more military veterans who tragically became serial killers. Dean Corll, the Candyman. Dean was drafted into the Army in 1964. He was trained as a radio repairman. Dean hated military service and was granted a discharge 10 months in on the ground that he was needed in his family's business, their candy business. He went on to torture and murder a minimum of 28 boys and/or young men. Joe Metheny, human hamburger killer. Joe joined the US Army in 1973 and claims to have served in Vietnam. He also claims to have become addicted to heroin out there while in an artillery unit. He went on to murder anywhere from 5 to 13 victims, and even mixed the flesh of some sex workers into beef patties to sell them as hamburgers to unsuspecting clients. Robert Lee Yates, the grocery bag killer. Robert enlisted in 1977, where he became a certified pilot. He earned several service medals during his military career, which stretched out to over 20 years. He went on to murder at least 16 victims who were found with plastic bags over their head before being shot in the face.